Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Christina. I am going to be talking about things that I wish somebody would have told me when I was first starting content creation. I first started Instagram a few years ago. I started posting some reels. I started YouTube in 2022. And I started posting TikToks and Instagram reels consistently last year, stopped for a while, and then started up again this year. And these are things that I have learned that I am hoping to pass on to you so that you don't have to go through the failures that I went through or the trial and error that I went through. So let's get into it. When you are first starting content creation, there are three things that you need. You need a tripod, you need something to film with, and you need some sort of light. I use my phone to film more than anything else. I do have a camera that I use for longer YouTube videos, but for TikToks, for Reels, and for YouTube Shorts and so on, I use my phone. You can use the cinematic mode, make sure it's 4K, make sure your camera lens is clean, and honestly, your videos will be fantastic if the lighting is great. If you are using overhead lighting, you need to have some kind of light in front of you as well. If you are filming in the evenings, you are gonna wanna turn on literally every light in your room or every light in your house, any lamps, anything like that. If it's still too dark, you're gonna want either a ring light or an Alex, they call this the Alex Earl light. I use this all the time. It's basically just a little square. I'll link it down below for you. You can change the settings, you can change the warmth level. See how cool it looks? Like you can change how bright it gets. I really like this light. I use it almost all the time if I'm filming in the evening or if I'm filming in a dark bathroom. You want your lighting to be good because you can have the best quality on your phone or on your camera, but if the lighting is off, automatically the camera quality is going to drop. The third thing you need is a tripod, and that's kind of self-explanatory. I did go for a while without even using a tripod. I just would balance my phone on things, but it's definitely a lot easier to have a tripod. So I will link the one I have down below for you guys. But again, you could just go on Amazon, or you could literally go to like Burlington or TJ Maxx. They usually have tripods there. When you are first starting, you want to start with consistency. Consistency is the only thing typically that will bring you growth, because while you could have a video go viral here and there, you want to always have a format to go back to. Let's say yesterday you posted a video and overnight it got 20,000 views, which is amazing. But then again, you always need to fall back on consistency. So if you are posting on TikTok, you're posting shorter videos, I would highly recommend, if possible, post every single day. Stay consistent. Going hand in hand with consistency is the style of the video that you will be posting. So when you are posting, experiment with one style of video for at least a month. Let's say you're doing like a get ready with me / story time video, or you're doing kind of routines or days in your life. You can be doing all kind of types of videos, but make sure they stick to the same style. So ask yourself, am I gonna be making talking videos? Am I going to be making educational videos? Am I going to be making just silent videos with just ASMR or original sounds? Am I going to be using music? Find one type of things that works for you. One content creator that does this so well is Elena. I will post a little snippet thingy here. She is the prime example of how consistency pays off. I started following her before she had 1 million followers. I love her style, and I love that she does the same thing in every video. It's the same type of content that you want to see. Find one type of style and stick to it for at least a month to see if that's something that works, to see if that's something that draws viewers. If you're feeling like, okay, no, I feel like this style, I want to switch it up a little, go ahead and do that. When you are posting for about 3 to 4 months, that is a good time frame to see if there's any growth. Within 3 to 4 months, you should see growth in your videos. From no matter what platform I have ever posted on, 3 to 4 months is the mark that I started to see either a shift where the followers grew, the views started to grow, the style that I was posting started drawing a lot more attention. This should happen. If it is not happening, it is not necessarily the algorithm's fault. It could be something that you are doing wrong. So just go back to the basics, go back, rewatch your videos, check the quality, check to make sure there's enough light, and also check to make sure that they're entertaining, straight to the point. I'm editing the video that you're watching right now, and I wanted to add something to this point. When you're done editing a video, show it to your most critical sibling, okay? They have the best feedback, believe me. Bonus points if they're Gen Z. If they ever get bored or they pull their phone out while they're watching your video, note at what point in the video they pulled their phone out or started to get distracted and bored, and switch something up in that part of your video. So that's another good tip I learned from another influencer that really helped. When talking about the style of videos, talking videos do not do as well as like routines, productive stuff, so on and so forth. Unless of course it's educational, you have lots of graphs, your camera is constantly changing. You will learn very quickly that people have very short attention spans. Talking videos typically do well if you can talk pretty fast, if you're a good storyteller, and you can keep somebody's attention. Make sure if you are making a talking video that you are cutting out any pauses, any ums or like any awkward silences, any pauses, cut those out. Talk quickly if you can, because like I said, people are impatient. Another point is if you're making a talking video, make sure that you are doing something in the video. This is so ironic because I'm literally just sitting here talking to a camera, but again, I am talking about like TikTok videos. The videos that I see that do the best is like somebody talking about like a true crime story, somebody, talking about their day or something that's going on in their life, but they are doing something while they are talking. They're either doing their skincare routine, they're washing off their makeup, or they're maybe applying their makeup, getting ready for the day. So they're like, get ready with me while I tell you this and this and this. And it's entertaining to watch them because you're listening, but you're seeing what they're doing and you're seeing the results at the very end of what you've been watching when their makeup is finished or their skincare routine is done. Those videos are fun for people to watch. So definitely if you are doing a talking video, make sure you're doing something that is also keeping the audience's attention. The next point is collaborations. This is a very, very iffy topic, but I will just tell you how it is. I might be a little brutal, but I wish this is something somebody told me. When you first start getting a lot of followers, you're between 2,000 to 3,000 followers, maybe even more on any platform. You'll post your email up because you do want brand collaborations. However, be extremely picky. And if I could tell you this, just don't accept any collaborations until you get to a certain follower count. Like let's say my follower count on TikTok is 5,000, and then I'll start looking at collaborations. Most of the time when you have less than 10,000 followers, they will not offer you money. They will offer you a discount code and a free product. And those two things, believe it or not, will annoy your followers. There are a lot of brands like jewelry brands or fitness clothing brands that try to take advantage of these smaller content creators. They'll say, hey, we'll send you free stuff, or hey, we'll give you a big discount on our stuff if you post a video for us. And if you do not believe in the product, you don't know the company, I would definitely kind of stay away from that until you get to a certain amount of followers that you can start getting paid for in return for these collaborations. I have actually unfollowed quite a bit of people before who were starting off content creation, and every few days, all they would post was a collaboration with a brand, and they would post a discount code. And honestly, it just got very tiresome because their collaborations were actually taking over the normal content of the page that I originally started following them for. The last piece of advice that I will leave with you is post on all platforms. Post on all platforms. You do not know which platform will take off. Me personally, when I first started posting, I just did TikTok, and a friend of mine was like, Christina, why don't you post on YouTube? Why don't you post on Instagram? I started doing that, and the craziest thing happened. I took off on like Facebook, the most random platform. So you guys, that is honestly all I will leave with you for today. If you want any more content, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them and post a follow-up video if that's what you guys want to see. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.